backcourt. Alperon Şengün out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Paul and Castle comprise the backcourt. And it's Vassell in at the small forward position. Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant. And checked in for San Antonio. Thompson comes in for Chris Paul. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Whitmore comes in for Fred VanVleet. Well, as the saying goes, gotta give the people what they want. MP is looking to reward his hometown fans' dedication by putting on a show. And most importantly, bringing home a win. Not just tonight, but he's determined to win a ton here at home.
I think it's a really admirable goal to be a truly fearsome home team. Not just because it intimidates your opponents, but because it shows MP's commitment to delivering for these fans. He knows they're here to see their team win big, and so that's what he wants to deliver for them night after night inside this arena.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
MP, that one's good.
MP with the drive and the finish. Attacking through the defense right there.
Thompson against Green. Buries it from 3. Green's got 14 points.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
Outside Eason. Back to Green. Up and in on the layup. 16 points for him.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
It's Thompson, high post, working on Green.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Thompson outside. Back to Green. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Box the pass to Thompson. Wembanyama, screen on Green. Here's MP on the take. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. Over to the left wing. Eason finds Green. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Wembanyama, screen on Green. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Here's Whitmore outside. Rebound by San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Left side Eason. Şengün against Wembanyama, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. A different look for San Antonio. Massey, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Sohan, and Castle subbed in for Vassell. 50 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Johnson a screen on Holiday. Here's Thompson. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Thompson. To the paint. Here's Fox. And he hits it to tie the game.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And the Rockets shooting about 43% since tip-off. Whitmore with it. Smith with a screen on Fox. To the inside. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for the Houston Rockets with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving and it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Shepard in at the 1. For the latest news on MP, let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
BA, I asked MP how they'd be approaching home games this season, and he said, I told my guys, we have to do better this year, period. When the game is in our house, we owe it to our fans to win it. Guys, I can get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy stop on the road for anyone.
Nope, and MP always working for the people, Allie.
Oh, when we talk about the future of Shepard, scoring inside is very important to take his game to the next level.
Grant, soft touch, but hard nose. That's Reed Shepard.
Yeah, B.A. His shooting alone makes him a pro. But his tenacity, toughness, and commitment to his overall game give him a chance to make him a star.
Now here's Whitmore. He's covered by Fox. Smith outside. This one for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio leading. Here's Castle. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, just a vicious slam from Castle. You know, I have a feeling we'll see a few more of those over the next few years.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And it's Shepard missing. Spurs lead by 3. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Pass to Castle. Back to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Whitmore to halt the run. And the layup is up and in. Whitmore's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yes, slashing toward the hoop. Whitmore not hesitating when he sees an opportunity.
MP inside. MP! All that talent!
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Shepard, defended by Thompson. Pass to Smith. Brooks with it. Here's Shepard. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Here's Castle. Brooks defending. The 3 from Thompson. The long-range hit from MP.
I just love the ball movement.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
The three, Smith, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response three.
Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely. Bassey, good. Bassey's got his second basket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Really left him alone that time.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
MP, the pass to Bassey. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. MP's got 5 assists tonight.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Spurs lead by 4. Here's Thompson. He's got 18. Pass to Castle. Back to MP. Rockets with a rebound. Outside Whitmore. Here's Shepard. Launches it. Rebounded by Johnson.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Johnson against Brooks. Pass to Whitmore. And here's Eason. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on MP. And so it's San Antonio finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
Looking at San Antonio, they started the season on a high note. Now they look to improve to 2-0.
Yeah, they look strong in their first.
Lots of positives in that first half for the Spurs.
When you take care of the boards, usually things turn out well, unless you're getting shot out the gym.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go. Look for San Antonio. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And MP subbed in for Chris Paul. Smith passes to Green. From deep. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now.
He had it flowing from long range in the first half. Not sure what changed.
Jeremy Sohan out there with Johnson. Then there's Castle. Then there's Devin Vassell. And it's MP in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. And he gets it to go.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Takes it in. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. But they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
The Spurs making a switch here. Fox is checked in, and the Rockets making a change here as well. Adams checked in for Brooks. Johnson a screen on Smith. Thompson. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Oh, a fantastic defender. Adams embraces his role on this team as their defensive anchor. And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Green in the post. MP's there. The layup misses. San Antonio leading by 16. Vassell finds Thompson. There's the screen by Johnson. Thompson with it. Guarded by Smith. A nice shot by MP. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Unloads from 13. And he hits the jumper. Whitmore's got 13 now.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Johnson a screen on Green. And Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got 24.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Here's Green. Thompson pulls it in.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
For San Antonio, Bassi comes in for Sohan, and Harrison Barnes is subbed in for Vassell. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Holiday is checked in. Here's Eason. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
And you can see Smith has the vision. Now, it'll be interesting to watch that part of his game continue to develop.
Barnes with a screen on Holiday. Here's Thompson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And here's Whitmore. 13 points in the game. Johnson against Eason. Smith with a screen on Johnson. Down low. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And look at Smith making the heads-up play. Rolling into open position right on cue.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Barnes with a screen on Holiday. Thompson passes to Barnes. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now here's Whitmore. Four seconds left. And he takes it up and lays it in. Whitmore's got 4 points in the quarter.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And so it's MP making things happen for San Antonio.
I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Count that bucket.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Brooks outside. 4-3. San Antonio with a rebound. And here's Fox. Pass to Thompson. Outside Barnes. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys.
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough.
Oh.
You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, This is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
I saw MP had his first career double-double. That shows talent and drive, and we love to see both. Keep on keeping on, player.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation, and they say that MP will be inserted into the starting lineup over the next few games. One front office executive from around the league said there is some doubt about MP's readiness to be in the starting lineup, but around the team, the front office, the coaching staff, they are optimistic and they believe that every milestone has been attained by MP and he will only be better with an expanded role.